I used to get paid to travel the world snowboarding, and it was a fun job. And I remember sitting down in my first economics class and thinking this was the best decision of my life. The amount of intellectual stimulation and engagement you get from your classmates and the faculty there, it was amazing.
My wife and I, we love New Zealand very much. And we want to experience New Zealand. We want to experience the beautiful views, the beautiful landscape, the countries, the people. So that's why I wanted to go there to Dunedin to take the MBA course in University of Otago. Besides that, why University of Otago? Because University of Otago has the best MBA program in New Zealand.
15 years as a lawyer and working in a corporate environment, having moved out of private practice quite early in my career, I found that I was operating more in a strategic and commercial environment and providing advice to the business in those kind of areas rather than purely as a lawyer. But as time went on, I felt like there were a number of skills that I needed to round out, and thinking about it quite deeply, realised that an MBA would probably be the best way for me to do that. So I could cover a lot of areas in one place and really move to the next level in my career and out of law. The toughest thing for me about coming to the full-time on-campus program was that I had to leave a full-time job and obviously the money that comes with that. But completing the program full-time meant that I could get it over and done with pretty quickly and back into the workforce.
I'm fortunate enough to have a scholarship through the GI Bill from my experience in the Army. One of the deciding factors for coming here was the fact that the GI Bill covers full tuition costs. So with my past experience in the Army, I have a lot of good skills to transfer into business, but I kind of lacked the ability to make that translation. So I feel like the MBA is really setting me up to be able to communicate better in a business environment and put the skills that I have from my previous work experience to better use.
I wanted to get a holistic perspective of the entire organizational machinery. How do the different parts work together? Because before the MBA, I had worked only on one part, and that is what I had excelled in. But I didn't really fully, deeply understand how does the whole machinery work. So it was important for me to get that holistic perspective before I get back onto my corporate journey. So this MBA is a 16-month program consisting of two phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Now phase 1 really was all about the core business papers, which kind of helped develop a holistic business perspective on how to run an organization effectively and how to manage an organization effectively. Phase 2 really is about choosing your path as to what is it that you want to do after the MBA program.
The most enjoyable thing about studying the MBA is, as it normally is the people. It is a very diverse group of people, which has challenges, but also brings with it an opportunity to really experience a lot more than you might otherwise do. So we've had some great times exploring a little bit of the South Island, had the opportunity to go to Queenstown on a number of occasions to go both skiing and hiking on that side of the world. I think probably one of the highlights of the year was in fact doing a 4-day hike from Wanaka to Queenstown with one of my classmates.
MBA staff actually supported me both professionally and personally. So when you talk about professionally, I think the guidance that you get from your mentors and from your teachers and the workshop discussions that you have is absolutely amazing. MBA has helped me to find this job, I would say, because the main requirement of this job was you need to have an MBA because you need to have that basic understanding of what all different technical aspects are there to run the business. So I think the knowledge that I gained from my MBA, specifically in strategy and marketing and finance, those were like really important things for me to get the job over here.
Turned out to be truly great experience for me here in New Zealand. I wanted to move into business management, specifically product management. Also, I wanted a good work-life balance to go with it. Coming from a software development background, I used to have long hours at work. Now I have a young family, so I wanted to get work at a place which has a good work-life balance, but also have some new challenges for me. So what I have here perfectly fits what I wanted in that sense.